What's going on, YouTube land? So, it's technically Sunday morning. It's past midnight, so Sunday means the day of the week that we get to crack boxes because I can't wait. This afternoon I picked this little thing up. Not very big, is it? But it has 4 packs. So, if you guys can read that, the Double Masters VIP boxes. There's only 4 in this little box, and I decided that I'm gonna open one. I spent for 4 packs. I spent like $580, $590 on this, and it was yeah, it was up there. A lot more expensive than what they were when they first came out. When they first came out, they were like $100 boxes. Now they're like, so like when they first came out, it was like $400 and you get 4 packs. This is now 4 packs for $580, almost $600. My buddy who runs a store, I kind of get my hookup through him, and so he helps me out with stuff, and I help him out when I can. Just friendly, helping friends, right? So I told him that I'm doing my YouTube channel thing, and he didn't give me a discount, but he told me it was cheaper than what he would sell it in the store for. But when I looked up prices, I was like, yeah, they're right around the same price. But if you were to buy these separately, if you average it out, take what I paid and divide it by 4, it's a little bit under. It's between $145 and $150 a piece, so it's pretty good on the price. But we're going to open this up, and I'm not gonna open all of them up on this video, so we're gonna take them out. We're gonna roll a d10, and 9 and 0 we're not gonna worry about, but I'll set them up 1, 2, 3, 4, and just random roll the dice and see what it lands on, and we'll open that pack. And we'll doing that every week until the box gets gone. And I might either, when the box is gone, I might do some deck techs, or I might just buy another box. Kind of depends on how I feel. I will say tonight I was able to go play Commander. I did probably 4 games tonight. I did 2 games with the Void Gorger, the Zuladot Void Gorger from Commander Masters. That I lost 1 game, but I won the second game. And then I also played Lands Matter deck that I have, which is a Tatyova deck, green-blue. The whole deck is just all about that I draw out my whole deck, and I win with either Lab Maniac or the Jace Planeswalker that has the static that if I draw cards and I have no cards, I win the game. So that's how that deck wins. It's usually, I'm not going to let anyone attack me. I'm pillow forting, and I'm going to play on my turn. That's it. I don't care what you're doing. I'm winning because I'm going to combo. So that's how that deck wins. And then the other game I played was my Ninjutsu, the Umezawa deck, the one that gives all creatures in your hand ninjutsu for blue, black, and 2. I actually won that game. And it was actually crazy because it was just a 3-player game. It was Me, my buddy, and another guy, just another rando that we hung out with him all day just playing games. But uh, he was doing artifacts, and my buddy was doing the artifact deck, and it was just all about that he's gonna have his combo about all of his artifacts are indestructible, and he had the uh, one artifact that just says pay one, or pay one, and tap it and destroy all artifacts, enchantments, creatures, everything except planeswalkers. Um, but he had the artifact that said all of his artifacts are indestructible. So he was just looping this turn after turn after turn. So I finally got so fed up with it. All I was doing was just drawing cards because I had my planeswalkers. That was, I'm going to draw cards. I draw a card and discard a card if I did not attack. The blue-black planeswalker that was in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, that's the one I run, because the -2 is you create a ninja that can't be blocked. So that's the reason why that's in the deck, but it's also nice because it's like, it's just a draw spell that stays on the board. So you can draw every turn if need be. So, but I won against my buddy with that game because of the fact that he went to his turn and was doing all of his things, and finally we went to his end step, and I was like, Cyclonic Rift overloaded, and so he was like, okay. So then came back to my turn, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna cast this guy that says once per turn I can cast a colorless spell from my hand for free. And I knew what he was going to do. He was going to try to get all of his things back out, but I had what was it, Force of Negation in hand, plus, because I had my commander in play, I had Fierce Guardianship, I had Force of Will, so I had all the counters that were set up just like, I'm ready for your turn, bro. Like, I'm ready. And he casted out the 8 cost thing that says once per turn I can cast anything in my hand for 0. And so he turned around, did that, and I was like, well, I have the mana, so I'm just going to force a negation. Not exiling a blue card or nothing. It's just, I'm just going to pay for force a negation. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, if you have it, you have it. He was like, oh, in response, I'm going to brainstorm. So he's drawing 3 cards. I'm like, okay, he's searching. He doesn't have a counter, right? Come to find out, when it was all said and done, he put his hand down and goes, you got it. You got it. So then when I went to my opponent's turn, so he basically scooped because he was like, well, I can't do anything. So then I went to my opponent's turn, and he was just playing a bunch of stuff, and so went to my turn, and I already had some unblockable flyers, and I had my commander in play, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna attack you with my unblockable guy because you can't block it. I'm just gonna pay 4 for ninjutsu and Blightsteel Colossus. Yeah, Blightsteel wins games, everyone. You heard it here. But yeah, let's flip this camera around and let's open a VIP pack and see what we can get. Alright guys, let's open this up. So, if you buy a box of this, this is what you will be getting. Oh, come on. Here we are. So, yeah. this is what you get. Just 4 rando packs. This is what they look like. Extremely foiled. So let's put these here. So we're gonna roll the dice. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to avoid 9 and 0. So let's roll this dice, see what we get. 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to open this box this week. And the rest will just be going into the box. Alright. This is what I like about this, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, here's what you guys can get. 2 foils or mythic cards may vary. And then 2 foil borderless rares or mythics cards may vary. Plus 17 foil commons, uncommons. 10 full art basic lands, 2 foil art basic lands, and 2 foil tokens. So you guys can pause that, read that if you want. But I'm here to open packs because I'm a crack addict. And this is more expensive than drugs. I swear to God. That is really freaking shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell, but holy Christ. Okay, enough of that. Let's crack this box. So here's what you get. That's it. Just this pack. And everything else in that is just throwaway. That's it. So this pack, when this first came out, was $100. And now with the time and everything, this is now a $145 to $150 pack. You heard collector boosters? Yeah, eat your heart out. Alright. So, here's your tokens we got. We got a mirror and a squirrel. And on the other side, we got a clue and a soldier. So, here's the commons, the Sphinx, the Fallen, Goblin Gaviler, the Wizard. That's a good one for Green Tron. That's a good one. There's some good commons in this, yep. That's a good one. Costly Plunder. Additional cost to cast this spell. Sack an artifact or creature. Draw 2 cards. Clear Shot. Vampire. Oh, that's uncommon. So let's make another stack. The Mysteries. Thopter Engineer. Metamorphose. Remember that being an awesome card in Modern. The Assembler. Woodland Champion. Path to Exile. Good playable card. Rush of Knowledge. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control. 5 mana sorcery. Alright, here's the rares. So, Sunforger. I actually needed this for my equipment deck. Noble Hierarch. Good modern card. Yo. Crop Rotation Foil. That is super nice. There we go. Wurmcoil Engine. We got a swamp, an island, plains, forest, mountain, swamp, island, plains, forest, mountain. That's all your full art lands. And then the foil is an island and a plains. These foil lands, oh my god, are these things pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that, but holy Christ, that is a lot of foil. So yeah, this will be going into my Lands Matter, the crop rotation. This will probably be going into my Eldrazi deck. This will be going into my artifact deck. This one I don't really have a place for yet, but we might in the future. But yeah, it seems like a pretty decent pack. I don't think it's $150 worth, but we're going to pause the video and we're going to probably get our tablet out and we're going to just scan all these cards and see what we got for value. We'll come back to you. Alright, what's going on, guys? So I got this all done. My tablet is doing a program update thing, so had to use the old computer. So we did not do good at all. So as I said, the price of this was $145 to $150 for the pack, and we only got $70 worth of value. That's with only including things that are over $2 a piece. So, I mean, if you wanted to price out like everything, you could probably get like 110, 120 maybe. But the things that actually did get over $2 was we had a uncommon Metamorphose. So that was actually over $2. And of course, every one of our rares was over $2. Noble Hierarch, Sunforger, Crop Rotation, Wurmcoil Engine. And yeah, the Foil Island, that's actually over $2. And I was actually surprised that the normal ones are under $1, so that's pretty good. This is a non-foil forest. This thing is over $2 a piece. Non-foil. I was like, what? When I looked that up, I was like, wow. So out of this, we had 7 cards. 7 cards, $70. I mean, when you look at it, it's like, oh, okay, averagely, $10 a card, but it's not. It's not $10 a card. It's these borderless foil cards, they're kind of up there, so that's kind of what takes a lot of the price. But yeah, I was like, wow, it was pretty good. So yeah, I'm probably me. I'd love to open the other 3 packs, but I'm going to tell myself that we're not doing that until next week. So next week we will again get the 3 packs out here and we will roll again. And because it's 3 packs, we will be rolling a D6 next week, and we will open up whatever random box that lets us choose, and we will just go from there. So again, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the feedback and everything that you guys give me. And as always, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know exactly when I come out with new stuff, which is usually every weekend. And yeah, appreciate it, guys, and you guys have a good weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.